sure exactly when this picture was taken, but whatever, it's Jody Watley. And if you read the blogs, then you know that we allegedly have this 20-year-old beef that will get squashed today. Jody is well aware of it too, so she's like us. Like, she likes a hot topic. She's Googling, she's, oh, okay. All right, beef. Anyway, oh, Tiger Woods. I was so stunned when I heard it. I don't know how you reacted right away, but I was so stunned I couldn't even cry. I was just stunned. You know, he's recovering though, he's awake and he's talking, and you know, he had, he had the surgery, and I guess he'll have more surgeries. They said that his bone, like, poked through the skin. They're very, very concerned about, you know, infection. You know, but he injured his right leg and his ankle, and, you know, he's had so many back surgeries, you know. I wonder how his back is. Yeah, they didn't say he was speeding or anything like that. He was on a dangerous road. And the road apparently is legendary for being dangerous, just outside of LA, you know? And he was driving to a photo shoot or something, and he was in a hotel, and then he gets out of the hotel. They said he seemed very agitated, you know, when he was getting in his car. But maybe because he was running late. Who knows? Who knows? Will he play again? I don't know. If I were him, I wouldn't. But he loves his game so much that, you know, like, he seems like the type that would probably do anything to come back and then get that green jacket again, you know? And I don't follow golf like that, but they say the Open or something. No, that's tennis.
Masters, I think.
In April.
Sure.
Damn. Well, his son could be the next Tiger, so. His son is 12. And you know, it wouldn't be a bad thing if he would just mentor other golfers or something. Also, commentate. He's got a ton of money. In this particular case, money doesn't necessarily matter, but if, you know, next thing you know, you don't have a paycheck, then I guess money does matter. Horrible. And his girlfriend was seen, Erica, you know, they've been together for a couple of years. She was seen going in and out of the hospital and whatnot. Oof. Look at them. I remember when we talked about him getting back with her, and I was saying, there's something about Tiger Woods that does it for me, in a good way. There's something about him, you know? And I was cheering her on, like, yes, he's dateable. It was a whole fight in our morning meeting that day, I remember, years ago. And people were like, no, nope. I said, yes. And she used to manage his restaurant, you know, so that's how he met her. Just horrible. Get well soon, Tiger. On a lighter note, Sheree's boyfriend is home from prison. His name is, that's Tyrone Gilliams, like Williams. He does wire fraud. See. No, not for nothing. That's undateable. You know, too smart, too slick. He did 7 years in prison. He was actually sentenced to 10. And he stole $5 million in a Ponzi scheme. You know? And he was released last week. And there's the picture. He's hot though, right? Oh yeah. Yes, Sheree. Well, he'll probably have to pay back the money that he spent from that $5 million. Like, where's the money? Sheree, don't get involved. And I think they should put her back on Housewives, because now there's a whole lot going on, you know? They should. Thank you, TMZ, for the pictures. My thing is, and he went to the University of Penn, the smart one. Not the
University of Penn, yeah.
UPenn, yeah. Smart. And stealing and scheming. You know, They're crimes, and then they're crimes. And for me, that's one of the ones in like my top 3. I can't mess with you crime, because I would never feel comfortable with my credit cards around you. Or not because you steal them, you know, they swipe these days and get all your information. I would never feel comfortable. I wouldn't know. Every time I talk to you, are you tapping my phone, or the Fed's tapping your phone? You know, you're good at that. I mean, so good that you got away with $5 million. You know, unfortunately, there is no good that comes in crime, and that's why he did his time. But he's out, and I don't know whether he's gonna be living at Chateau Chiret. She's got 3 grown children who live there. There's plenty of room in there. Even this picture doesn't do it justice. There's lots of room. So she's got her 3 grown kids that live there. And oh, there I am at the chateau, looking around. Always involved in something. But that's her master bedroom and whatnot. And there's enough room for the kids to have their own area. And she and Tyrone can, ooh, look at her son. Yeah. Ooh, right? Uh-huh. And he's just as stunning in person.
Yeah.
And the girls are pretty too, but I'm just saying, look at that. Sheree calls him her soulmate. Well, I get it. Listen, they've been together for 10 years. He was sentenced for 10 years though, but they've been together for 10 years and now he's out, but that's a lot of telephone calling and a lot of talking, so you're not involved in, going out for dinner and, having the sex and all like that. And she said it gave them both a really good chance to grow in the relationship. Get back on the show. Yeah, get back on the show. Yeah, it's definitely a reason to watch, Okay, Michelle, what am I going to do with you? She was, on social media, and first of all, that she's had her booty, the silicone, and she came on here and she talked about it, and she's talked about it on social media and talked about it, and she's encouraging girls, do not get your butt done. Do not. And she says, and whatever you do, leave the silicone out of your body. Saline is the way to go. I can tell you, saline is the way to go. If I had a popped implant though, you know what I mean? It's just water. You take a urine and then you go back to the doctor and you say, you know what I mean? But that silicone is ooey gooey. And so here's what's happened. So she got her implants removed now, but she never got, look, what, see it? Do you see that? You know what that is? That's the extra skin dropping, the fatty extra skin, because her butt was so big, it has to stretch, And now look, And it's just very embarrassing for her, but you know what? Everybody on social media, but me, criticized her. I mean, I don't know how to social media, but this is my social media here. And so she couldn't believe it. So she got on and she told everybody about themselves. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I had the butt implants. I'm not being fake about that. I got them taken out. They were giving me a problem. My back was hurting and this and that and the third. She didn't know why she had so many aches in her body, because I guess it took a little while for them to squish down. And she said, oh my gosh, what is this on my underwear? What is this gooey? I don't know that that's what she said, but I could only imagine the tragedy of the situation. Leaving silicone on Idris Elba's sheets. No, I love that story, that they were romantical at one point. And I secretly feel that people are secretly very jealous of K. Michelle, and they've been bored with their own lives, and you're mad because she sings, and you're mad because she yodels, and you're mad because this coming summer, her new country album is coming out. You're mad. Now, K. Michelle, we do shows till the end of July, so I definitely want to have you as a guest. Hopefully not a virtual guest. Hopefully, we can quarantine her. It's worth it for her to come here and then get to performing over here and get with the yodeling and stuff. Yes, she's a...
What?
Yep, there he goes. He's off the bike.
All right, we are looking live from Skyfox, the end of a CHP pursuit, high-speed pursuit it was, of this motorcycle. This is on the in the Sylmar area. Stu Mandel up in Skyfox. What can you tell us?
Well, Marla, this was a very, very fast pursuit coming down from the Gourmet.
I would continue doing exactly what she's doing. Get back there on that fan page and give it to him good. But remember, don't up the game by having sex or exposing your breasts or your butt or anything like that. All you gotta do is just stand there and look great. Listen, those fan pages and getting naked and the line, it's not for me. But if you need money, boy, oh boy, boy, oh boy. So, it's probably gonna be hard for them to find another school. They have to go to a private school now because, you know, the celebrity that she is, depending on what the public schools are like around there, they're gonna wanna send them to private school. It's gonna be difficult. But see, if she quits doing this, say she quits today, and closes down her page and everything, her name is already soiled. She'll always be Miss Poindexter.
Yep.
Mrs. Poindexter. Yeah.
Michael Jackson.
So she might as well just go with her strengths.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jody has a line of candles. Yeah. Peace and blessings. Yeah, Anyway, Ray J, I am tired of talking about you. Oh gosh, he's so cute. Like, for real. In a little brother kind of way, that's how I feel about our relationship, but he is not just cute, Ray J's hot. Look how he's looking at us, look at his eyes. Ray J is hot and Ray J is smart, you know. He's smart with his money, not, you know, trying to finagle, you know, something, but he's smart with his money, and he really is a chameleon, you know. Like, for instance, you know, we're hearing that he wants to be friends with Kanye West. Well, you say, what does Kanye need, maybe, with a friend like Ray J? You know, he doesn't have the money to roll and stuff like that. I said, he might not have as much as Kanye, but Ray J has enough. So Ray J was on Genesis, or Genius, and that's that site where you can get the lyrics for songs. And he was just looking at how many times his name was mentioned in various songs, you know. So he gets to Kanye's song. Well, take a look, but don't stare too hard. He'll hypnotize you too.
Yeah, he might have hit it first. Only problem is I'm rich. That's what it say in the song? No, it don't. I didn't know it said all of that. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was just, it ended after the BITCH line. Maybe we might need to be friends now. Everybody need to just put all that behind. It's 2021. It's all love over here. Let's bring the love together. It's all good, man.
I mean, even with this look, the beard and the mustache and the glasses, bad lighting. Kim and Ray J, you know, Ray J made Kim famous, remember? So with the sex tape in 2007, the question is, do you think that they'd make good friends with each other? Do you think that Kim would be mad? I said, no, Kim doesn't care. Kim got what she needed, all those beautiful kids, you know, and freedom now to date and do what she wants. Why do I care so much about this? I would love to know, though, whether they actually do become friends. I mean, you both had her and now she's over there. If you look at it that way, but in actuality, no, she's doing better than both of you, you know, so. Anyway, enough of that. So, yesterday, the charges were dropped in Jersey against Bruce Springsteen. You heard about this maybe. You know, he looks good. You know, when he's sweaty with the guitar and he's performing and stuff, he doesn't look, no, not that way. He just looks really good, you know, but he got a DWI and a reckless charging thing, and both things were dropped. He pled guilty to drinking alcohol in a closed area. I said, what is a closed area? What does that mean? He was at a club? It means that he was at Sandy Hook. And apparently in New Jersey, Sandy Hook, which is beaches and, but it's very, very small and they don't want anything going on there. It's, I think, run by the state or maybe it's privately owned. Either way, look, he took 2 shots of tequila while sitting on his motorcycle with some fans in the parking lot. Oh, it's Bruce Springsteen. Look, let's give him a shot and take a picture. And he was on his motorcycle. So he took the shots. A cop saw him do it. Say, like Bruce Schmoose, like the cop saw him do it, and he's on a motorcycle. He's not a big drinker. His father was an alcoholic, so 2 shots, they were probably healthy shots. Anyway, he was fined $540, and the judge says, when do you think you can pay this? And Bruce says, I think I can pay that immediately, and smiled with the judge. But, they say he wasn't drunk. He walked the line and did all that kind of stuff. But it was just a stupid, stupid thing to do. He has a podcast with former President Obama. And I gotta tell you, I've never listened to it. I don't pod or cast, but they talk about life. They talk about stuff like the former pres said that one of his friends called him a coon one day. When they were playing basketball, and he turned around without even thinking about it and punched him in the nose and broke his nose all the way down. Yeah. I gotta get into that podcast thing, like listening to them. I just don't have, like once I finish doing the show, I just wanna just mind my own business, not everybody else's until, it's time. Anyway, we've got more great show for you, everybody. She's on the virtual, or we're gonna wheel her in.